Hi, I want to do just a little quick video, and I think I want to talk about what we are. I think this brings, my attention is going towards nothingness. I always say in my videos that how I've been shown step by step since the first big awakening. In stages, it's been shown to me in stages because it's very complex. But I explain it in quite in as simple a way as I can. And basically, what we are and what reality is a perceptual state of awareness, as I say. And what that means is it means that everything that you're perceiving is like an ideology, an illusion. And this perceptual state comes when the nothingness frequencies peak, because everything is aware. You see, everything is absolute awareness. So because it's aware of itself, it's alive. You see, so there's no such thing as death. But when the nothingness frequencies peak, you have this electric, almost like light energy, love, and it manifests reality and life into existence. And then you have a perceptual state of awareness, and that is an illusion where you think that you have a body, you think that you see, you think that all this stuff is real, but it's a perceptual illusion. It's a bit like playing a computer game and sticking on a headset. That's what it's like. That's what reality is, and that's what I mean by perception. A perceptual state of awareness. That's what it is, just like what I've just mentioned. And there's not many people out there, especially in religion, that talk to you, go into detail like I do. They just blame it all on their God. I don't follow religion. I don't read any Bibles, even from a very young age. I've always been awakened, actually. I had a big experience at 24, yes, but I've always been aware. I've always been awakened. When I was growing up, I just thought so differently to people around me, even family. And I've never ever been able to be myself, you see, and that's a good thing, because what that means is that I'm never going to slip up. It means if you've never been able to be yourself, if you've never been able to let loose, then that means you're never going to let your guard down. It means you're never going to say anything out of turn, and it's great. So that's why, the Divine Consciousness arranged everything the way it did, so that I would grow up watching my words, watching what I say, so that when I'm in situations with this path, I'm never going to say anything out of turn. I'm always going to be very aware of who I'm talking to. I'm going to be very, very careful, feel their energy, and I'm going to say what is in sync with their spiritual process. And that's back to how the Divine Consciousness arranges everything. The Divine Consciousness is what you are. And to access this divine power, you've got to go within your heart space. You've got to go with your intuition. If we went purely on intuition, we would never get anything wrong again. But, we're obviously going through an awakening, and we're gradually going to be going towards this way of being again. And this was designed, it's been arranged like this, because you have to go through negative experiences, you see, to grow so that you ascend. It's a bit like why the oneness, people ask the question, why does oneness split in two? Why do you get a man and a woman if they're one with each other? The reason is because it's the best way that the one can expand itself. Like, for example, it splits itself in two like a real soulmate divine relationship. The one thing splits itself in two, so that when it meets, it's so perfectly in tune with each other. And that experience is going to expand, and that's the whole reason for reality. So this just doesn't work in terms of relationship, this talks of reality, because this law of love is the way for everything. Love is the law, and love is the governor behind all things. You see, love is like in the middle, dictating and pointing which goes which. You know, that is the governor behind all things. That's like in the middle, and everything goes according to that. So what that means, it means that everything goes according to your highest good. You know, and what's best for you at that moment. You see, and for your highest growth. So nothing is against you, really, when you start to become more aware. I don't think I'll do too much longer. I just wanted to do a little quick video. I might do one later on. You know, when I actually get up in the morning, I've got so much information. Because it's the same things I speak about all the time, but you got to understand that it's a few things I talk about, but it's complex information. You're talking about space intelligence. You're talking about intelligence that has been kept from us. You see, and so when you awaken, you're waking up to this kind of knowledge and stuff. But every day you're getting shown by your higher self. You know, I'm getting guided. Deeper understanding of what I'm speaking about, because I need to understand it at the end of the day. You know, that's the most important thing, because if I don't understand, then how am I supposed to explain it to you? So the most important thing for me is that I've got to understand it, and that's why I work very, very hard. Why I'm always in my room or in solitude, and you know, and that's when I'm actually getting downloaded loads of stuff. As soon as I'm on my own, I don't know why it is, but when I'm on my own, that's when I'm getting loads of shifting starts. I mean, I can just go to my room, and all of a sudden I can go on a 5-day shift, spiritual shift, where I'm getting loads of downloads of information, and just in a different world for like a week. And as soon as I leave the room, I start coming round. But that's the way it is for me. It's like as soon as I'm in solitude, that's when the power happens. That's when the magic happens. But anyway, I won't do too much longer. I think I'll just pretty much end it there. I just wanted to do a little video. And like I say, if you're watching this, you're meant to watch it. It'll be everything going on as part of your ascension process. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you.